action.
All right, what's up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn? How y'all doing tonight? This is TK from Comic Insider. We're out here at the Great Smoky Mountain Comic Expo, day one, with some of the cast of The Walking Dead. Justin, how you doing, bud?
Good, but you said that was going to be really quick. That went on for like 5 minutes.
Oh, man, it was forever.
I mean, come on. And you're talking like this. Now I got to talk like this.
Oh, man. Do the, what's the voice from Marvel? The Taser Face voice.
So, I'm TKO, wrestler, actor from The Walking Dead. This is Kaylee Turner, my daughter. She does Walking Dead, Stranger Things. She's also wrestled. Now, moving on, we have right here in the front of the line, Mac McMurray, wrestling legend and icon, a true veteran of the business. Mac has a stiff right hand, I know because he's hit me with it before. Don't let him lie to you about that. Behind Mac, this pretty young lady right here is Brad Cash, also known as Johnny Giabosco, the Deathmatch International Superstar. Then, moving this pretty little girl over to this way, if you look back there in the hat, we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jericho from the band Rehab. He can spit it like no other, and he makes sure that it does not get on you because he will use a face shield when he is spitting and dropping those bombs. In front of him, we got the other half of Crazy Insane, my tag team partner, Scott Insane Lane from The Walking Dead, and a bunch of other stuff, because how do you know that? You look for the guy with one eye. Bam! That's how you introduce everybody.
That is definitely how you introduce somebody. So, man, what's it like, first off, for everyone being on the show, The Walking Dead? I mean, that is a pretty popular show since the comic book days to it.
What's it called?
The Walking Dead.
What channel does that come on?
Dude, I don't know. Is it AMC?
How do you not know when you're doing the interview?
I'm just here.
It's a fun time. It's a good time doing it. I mean, everybody on the set is so cool, so relaxed and laid back. And because of it, that's what led me to catching up with Jericho, from the band Rehab.
Right.
Nate, what's your favorite Rehab song?
Dude.
Come on. I know everybody's answer.
Welcome Home, I think, is one.
I was waiting for the bartender answer. Like everybody.
I was almost going to say it, but, I like Welcome Home. That's a good song.
Then you actually threw one out there. You just gained points.
Right.
That's cool.
Thank God. I thought I was thinking.
I'm going to take over your interview here a little bit because I want you to hear an incredible story here between the guy in the front here, this lovely young lad. He is a day over 27 years old. Don't let him fool you. Mac, big insight some people about your history in the wrestling business. That's what we want to hear. You've been on the road with Vince, Hogan, Andre. What's your craziest road story?
Can't put it on here.
the one you can legally say.
There's a number of different stories. I'll tell you the quick one with Ronnie Garvin. Some years ago in Knoxville, across from the McDonald's and Broadway, we parked our ring truck down there, and I was taking the ring to the matches as well as refereeing. So one day I was down there checking the oil in the truck, and all of a sudden this massive explosion went off about 20 feet away from me. So after I pulled my britches back up again, I saw the cloud of smoke. I couldn't see what it was. So I kind of pretended it didn't happen. I got off the truck and I'm checking the tires, and another one went off. Well, this one got a little closer. It blew a 4-inch hole in the inside of my right ankle. So after I cleared up from hopping around on one foot and calling whoever did that nasty names, I looked around and finally Garvin comes out with this embarrassed look on his face, telling me how bad it was. He didn't mean to do that. M80s is what it was. So I said, that's okay. Tomorrow's another day. It took the better part of a year, but we were up in Barberville, Kentucky one night. The dressing rooms were at ground level. You could open a window and reach out and touch the dirt. January, it's cold. So I'm looking out there and I see Garvin's truck. And I look around and I find a garden hose. So my mind says, spray water on that truck, it's bound to freeze. So I took it out there, I covered that truck with ice where you couldn't even see the truck for the ice. Went back, put the garden hose up, we went about our business. So that night we had finished the matches. Ronnie comes up and pats me on the back and says, good job, I'll see you tomorrow. So, okay. So I went over and got back to the window and I'm looking out there and all of a sudden I see his truck drive off. So I couldn't figure out what was happening, so I went out there, and here's this little guy with snuff spit running down his chin, bib overalls, with a little penknife, trying to get the ice off his truck. He had an identical truck to what Ronnie's was. So we finally got the door open. He turned the ignition on where he could get the ice off his truck, and he couldn't figure out why his truck got all iced up and nobody else's did. End of conversation. And that was just one.
Mac has some of the best stories you can ever imagine. Worked with some of the greatest in this business. Why? Because Mac's the dragging master. That's all I can say.
Well, I'll tell you one quick one if you want. When I first met Andre in West Palm Beach, after the matches, Ron Fuller asked me if I could run him down to Miami to catch his flight. And it's about 60 miles, so I had a pickup truck. He fit in there fine, so we took off. First exit off the interstate on 95, he said, let's stop and get beer. I said, okay. So we stopped. I went in. I came back with a six-pack of tall buds. Well, he looked at them, looked at me, looked at them, looked at me, and started laughing. I said, well, what's so funny? He goes, wait here. He comes back with a case. The time we got to Miami, I had 3 left, and so did he. True story.
That's awesome, man.
Now watch, Steve, I'm gonna show you a thing or two. We're gonna pop everybody in here.
Dude,
Brad,
take it over.
what is the weirdest thing you've ever had stapled to your chest?
The time you stapled a dirty diaper to my chest?
A dirty diaper to your chest.
Yeah.
Why would you have a dirty diaper stapled to your chest?
I don't like you very much right now, Josh, and I'm not going to go into that story.
You sure? Would you like to share with everybody publicly on video your first time changing a diaper? With the chicken dance? And trying to find wipes underneath the cup and underneath, the trash can?
I still hate your baby for this.
Brad Cash, check him out. Deathmatch. Tell somebody, what is the worst thing you've ever been hit with in a death match?
Definitely the skewers, which, if you go by my table, there's a picture of it over there. But my skull is like a rock right here now because of all the scar tissue from guys like Masada who wrestle over in Japan. He brought the skewers over and jammed them into my forehead because I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. And then I did it like 3 or 4 more times. I was like, man, I'm going to quit fucking doing this. And
You just got an F-bomb.
oh, whoops, my bad.
We went from PG to rated R real fast. Thanks,
Oh,
Brad.
shit, I didn't know I could say
Son
fuck.
of a bitch. Yeah, right in front of a damn kid.
Ah, shit, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I won't say fuck anymore.
Yeah, you
Fuck.
son of a bitch, don't say shit like that.
Okay, my bad.
You eat with that mouth?
Brad does.
But I've been tased in death matches. That's fun. That's fun. Gives you a really...
But have you ever been bitten by somebody from The Walking Dead?
Yes.
When?
My last death... it about happened again. Son of a bitch.
Tell people where they can find you.
Where they can find me. Well, away from you, hopefully. You can see me at a lot of your wrestling shows. I will be in Maryville, October 24th. Oh,
I'm making
At,
it a little more.
Total Psychopathic Wrestling in Maryville, Tennessee. You can catch me down at the Landmark Arena in Cornelia, Georgia. You can catch me anywhere up north anymore. And sometimes you can catch me across the ring from this fat guy.
One fat guy to another.
Yeah. Let's go
We should
for
have
it.
a donut eating contest one time.
I would wreck your shit.
You
in
would
a donut
die,
eating
dude.
contest.
I would kill you
would
in
die. Lane would
Creamville.
die in a donut eating contest.
No, I would actually pick Lane to win, though. I've seen it firsthand in a pizza eating contest.
I mean pizza.
Lane beat
donuts.
everybody.
Oh.
Now, lovely young lady, if you move over here this way, I'm going to call Jericho.
going on?
From the band Rehab.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
everybody when you linked up with Rehab.
About 7 years ago, Rehab was on a hiatus, and we just started making music together. And we got offered a distribution deal, so we said, why not? And put in an album. It dropped, I think, like number 7 on iTunes charts, and we've been on doing music ever since and traveling. And yeah, man. So I met him because I'm a fan of The Walking Dead, but I'm also a wrestling fan, and yeah, just linked up and been a cool dude, and yeah, down to earth. So I'm always
I'll make sure to get you your $20 for saying that. $20. It's $20.
20 bucks.
We're just gonna go ahead and get that out there.
No, but anytime I can meet anybody that's famous, that's down to earth, I'm all the way for it, man. I'm not big into egos, so he's a good dude, solid, and yeah, proud to have him as a friend.
Where has been your favorite place to perform at when doing a show with Rehab?
The Machine Shop in Flint, Michigan, and the Masquerade in Atlanta when we opened up for Chris Jericho, because I'm a big Jericho fan. So
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What would you say has been your rowdiest show you've ever performed at?
we played a mud hole the other day. I think I saw 3 people get knocked out in the crowd while we were playing. So yeah, definitely.
So, do you consider yourself to have good freestyle capabilities?
No, you're not putting me on the
You sure? You sure?
Yes, I'm
Because
sure.
I absolutely demolished twanging around in a freestyle. I might as well add Rehab to my list
I'm
too.
good, dude. I'm good.
You sure?
Yes,
Because
yes.
Jericho with his black cat got his little glove on. He might be able to rap, but he can't wrap a wrist. Doesn't know when he's popping up and down. Got his dreadlocks because he doesn't know what's coming. He's gonna be dead in a box.
No, I have no rebuttal.
All right, I didn't want to make you like have to battle that, but that was so fucking bad. Like you should just say like one sentence. And just beat him real
I'm
quick.
good.
He knows skill when he sees skill.
Right.
Talent knows talent, Brad. Talent knows talent. Then up next we have Insane Lane over here.
What's up? I said, what's up?
I really don't know what to ask you. I mean, we're the
There's
same way.
nothing you can ask me. We both do the same shit.
Yeah, we're tag team partners.
Huh.
We work on The Walking Dead.
I'm looking for a new partner because he's a little annoying.
I mean, I need a partner with 2 eyes,
I got 2, just one don't work.
2 working eyes.
Okay.
You can catch us online on movies, TV shows. I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
Our interviews are short and sweet. Now moving on to Kaylee.
What's up?
Tell people what you do.
I'm an actress, obviously. Work on The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, Goosebumps 2, a bunch of crime reenactments.
So a good question for you is how did you get started in acting and where do you get your good looks from?
Well, I started off acting from you
Good looks.
just to make you happy. I get them from you.
There we go. Everything comes from me. That's what I do. You can check Kaylee out on Facebook, Twitter, all the fun stuff. See her in anything upcoming. She does have a new movie coming out soon. What's it called?
Fear Street 2.
Fear Street 2. Now, step aside. Now we're going to do, after we lower the microphone, you can get a longer cord.
Oh yeah.
Now we're going to do another special interview with TK. TK, what does TK stand for?
Oh, I can't tell you that. Can't tell you that.
Is it like Tamili Cankles?
Oh, it's way worse.
Tamili Cankles.
I'll give you a hint. My mom named me after the guy that died in Terminator. I'm not even joking.
There we go. There we go.
That's
Now-
all y'all ever know.
How long have you been doing this?
About 4 years. We started off late 2017, so just
How
kinda
many
picked up.
how many group interviews have you done with that many people across the board?
You kind of threw me off here, man. This is the first group interview. I've done an interview where it was 2 of the Power Rangers. What was it? The Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger teamed up for one interview. But other than that, never done a group interview. So
So I'm going to put you on the spot, and here in a few minutes, we are going to go together, and you'll see me again with TK, because even if he's already interviewed this person, we're going to re-interview them, and that's Michael Capon. Have you interviewed him yet?
yeah.
Well,
Just last week.
we're gonna get a second interview with him, and it's gonna be based off me and you doing the interview.
Oh, it's going to be crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be wonderful.
Y'all gotta check it out.
You're gonna definitely, if you're not subscribed to his channel, subscribe to it because of what's to come after this. Now, what would you say has been one of your worst interviews of all time besides this one?
God, man. Oh, this is a fun interview. one of the worst interviews of all time. I gotta say, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but Kevin Sorbo.
All right. One of your best interviews of all time, besides this one.
Oh, John Wesley Shipp, The Flash.
Right. Okay. So now what we want to do to wrap this thing up, because we made this as wild and as crazy as we possibly can. Why? Because that's what we do. The things we want to tell you about is right here. Pops for Patients. Everything each one of us in this interview has done and had the privilege to do is because of everybody watching. So our key thing is to give back and do what's right. Check out Pops for Patients. You donate a Funko Pop. Grab one of those over there real fast. We'll show you what they are. A Funko Pop. And we give it to children's hospitals. At any show you see myself, Kaylee, or Lane at, if you donate a Funko Pop, we give you a free autograph, a signed photo, just as a thank you for helping the kids out. So please, please, please check out Pops for Patients. Another thing we do is called Waiting to Hear. Waiting to Hear is one of the most incredible things I've ever had the honor and privilege to be a part of. They help deaf kids hear. Some kids, you know, they come into this world and they're unable to hear, and Waiting to Hear, because your insurance a lot of times will not provide a cochlear implant. And that can get very pricey and expensive for families. So what we do is we raise funds and we help pay for cochlear implants to help deaf kids hear. So please check out Waiting to Hear, help support them, and last but certainly not least, Fighting for Autism. Because what we do there is we're out to show people there is not a difference when you say there's a difference. There's nothing to judge. We're all the same people. We're fighting for those who can't speak for themselves. Autism is such a wide range, and it affects people in so many different ways that when you're out and about and you see somebody and you're like, oh, well, they're different. They're not like me. Yeah, they may not be, but every one of us was made unique in our own way. And instead of judging them for that difference, support them for that difference and lend a helping hand and be the bigger guy. Because one thing that we're about to be acknowledging today, and I hope you're out there when we do it, make sure you get it, is there's a new thing me and Kayla are taking part of that we're going to give you guys a sneak peek on, and that is an anti-bullying campaign. Bullies suck. And the key word behind that goes with Fighting for Autism, Pops for Patients, Waiting to Hear, and everything. The key thing that everybody needs to remember is kindness lasts forever. So be kind. And when you're around guys like TK, you can take his thing like this and move it over, because I'm sure he's never had this happen before. And you can see Comic Insider, and you can go, hey, I didn't mean to do that. I am so sorry. See, that's an example of kindness. Example of kindness. If you do something that's going to hurt somebody, say, I am so sorry. That's an example of kindness.
Thank you, sir. And Comic Insider, make sure you get out here to the Great Smoky Mountain Moonshine. Or I almost said moonshine. I almost said moonshine. Wait, that's not till later, people. Get out here. Check this event out. Yeah, that's after 10. Yes. Y'all have a great night. Get out here. Like and subscribe.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Men, and you should like, subscribe, watch, and tell all your other friends to like and subscribe Comic Insider. You better be watching it. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will. I'll let you down and find you. I'll find you. You better be watching. Comic Insider.